welcome back to Salty Sunshine Reality Recap with Miss Natalie. Hello, Natalie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you? Is the better question.
Doing good. 6.5 months and feeling tired and all the things excited though.
Oh my gosh, are you drinking caffeine? Are you allowed to drink caffeine?
You are, and I definitely drink caffeine. I'm a coffee drinker, and I try to keep it at the 200 milligram range like they tell you to. So,
Oh my gosh, how funny. She,
yeah,
the baby's depleting all your energy.
for sure.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
God. So I thought of a tagline for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I might have a bad day, but never bad hair.
Okay. I would love to say that that's true, but it's not because we all have
No?
bad hair days, but I like that.
Okay. And for me, I rescue animals, but I don't say feelings. The truth always bites.
Oh, I like that.
That's too long, right?
No, I like the long tagline. Okay, I have one for you.
Okay.
I just have to remember. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to try and memorize it. Mine is pregnant, married, and chasing a toddler. Who needs drama when I've got chaos at home?
Wait. I wrote a little synopsis.
Talk about long.
Oh my God. I know. They have to be shorter. Anyways,
Uh,
did you watch the Grizzlies by any chance?
I watched a little bit of it. It's hard for me to watch things lately, only
No.
because I do have a toddler at home and she takes up the screen. But I have been meaning to really watch it, and the little bit that I watched, it seems like they're really going into depth on what is happening and like really being honest and open about all the issues. So I think it's definitely something to watch.
Okay. Well, you're
But
you're
I
also gonna watch that Stodden. What's her name?
oh yeah, Courtney Stodden
Courtney
or Stodden.
Stodden. Oh my! But everyone in the comments are being so rude to her because everyone's like, "Oh my God, you've been telling this story for so long." Like, shut up.
She's milking it. I don't blame her.
She's milking it. I mean, and it is a story, but I think the only difference is because her and her parents were so on board with it, it seems less like what a story. It's almost like, well, you chose this life. I don't know. She did. I mean, she was what, 16?
Yeah, she was 15, 16 when she met him, right? It's gross that the parents were on board with that. I mean, can you imagine? They're pimping out their daughter, but people are, I mean, it's the same as like what they do with a lot of these young pop stars. These kids become like cash cows for the parents or the families, and it's terrible.
I know. The story should be about her disgusting parents. Like,
Hmm.
she was just like a slutty 16-year-old.
She was so sexualized. I think that was the other thing about her, where she was striking and she was beautiful, but she was so young and so
Yeah.
sexualized, and the things that she was wearing and doing, and
What I mean, when I say slutty, I don't mean slutty in the term of sex. I mean slutty in like the way she dressed and the way she acted.
right.
She's just one of those girls that didn't know reality and she's just a kid and she thinks this is fun and, you know, but yeah. So, I mean, you let me know if it's good then. I don't have Lifetime, y'all. I can't watch it. I've tried all the workarounds. I've tried. It does.
So they don't stream Lifetime anywhere else? Oh, that's interesting.
Well, not nowhere that I have access to. I think maybe if I get Sling TV or I don't know, other stuff, Hulu Live maybe, but I have YouTube TV, which every year YouTube TV has they renegotiate their contracts with Bravo with like different networks, and we're always getting this threat that CBS might go away or ABC might go away or Bravo now is the threat. We might this channel. It's across the board. I'm watching Real Housewives, and across the top, this
No,
may cease to exist,
no, don't take it.
and it's always the same. And I'm getting really annoyed. I'm like, if you take away Bravo, I'm switching to Hulu TV because it's stupid.
For sure. You
Yeah.
have to. That's the
Anyway,
end of that.
Carl's Soft Bar opened in Brooklyn.
Nice.
It looks cool. We'll see. Financially, I don't see how it can make sense, but
So like you can't walk in and just get a glass of wine as well. Like it's literally, I mean, I get it. I get it. It's a, but I'm like, hello,
I
so
know.
it doesn't serve any alcohol? Like,
No. I
I just don't see the point of that. But I
mean, at
hope
least there is a restaurant though, so they can eat.
okay, that's good.
But
Hopefully
can
they
food
make
make that much money for that ridiculous amount of money he's paying for that place that he's already put in? That's the question. But I think I do. You know what though? It might work because I do think they have like CBD and whatever. They put all this adaptogens and all this cool ingredients in their drinks, and I think they're charging just as much as an alcoholic beverage.
Okay.
So maybe
If
it
they
will
have,
make sense.
yeah, they need a little something in the out in the beverage, not alcohol, obviously, but in some, in whatever they're selling to, because people
Yeah,
also
but they're-
people don't like mocktails either because they have a lot of calories too. So they're thinking, why am I going to drink this?
yeah, it has to be low calorie for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't make sense. But yeah, okay. So I heard Denise Richards. I heard Zach Peters. Do you know who he is? Zach, like Reality with Zach or
Yes,
something?
I love Zach.
He was on Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald, and he was saying that he's seen Denise Richards' OnlyFans, and she shows all the lady bits.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I wasn't sure.
I'm like, it's hard
I
to
figured
believe
the
people
boobs.
do that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's well, that makes sense why she's making so much money on OnlyFans. Because I'm
Mhm.
like, there's no way. But I didn't know if she was actually showing everything.
So she's still doing the OnlyFans as of
I
today?
think so. I'm not
Interesting.
sure. I think so. But I saw the Charlie Sheen doc, and she's in
Me
it.
too.
You liked it?
I loved it, but what was up with her hair? I've never seen her hair like that. And it looked awful. And I think since then, she's gotten like a little mini facelift and she looks amazing. And her hair is back to like
A
blonde.
facelift or a bunch of Botox? Because I feel like right here it's scrunched. Like there's like a scrunch. It looks like a pad. It looks weird. So I think it kind of brought her thing down, and she did something.
Since then, she looks better and more power to her. But I'm like, who the heck dyed your hair that color? I don't know. It's just, it was, the look was too much in the eyelashes. But I thought she did great in the documentary and I thought it was really well done.
It was
I,
done. It was
I
done
really liked
good.
it.
The first episode, because there's only 2 episodes, but it felt like 6 because it felt
It
like so
did.
long. And the first one was so much into detail of his career and stuff. I was like, all right, move on. Like, what else? Like, it was too much. I did remember. I didn't remember he was on Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That was fun.
Me too. I forgot about that.
My takeaway is he's a complete degenerate. That's just my takeaway.
Really? Okay.
You're not sorry. You're just a complete degenerate that likes to F a bunch of hookers and do weed and drugs and all that. Like, you're kind of gross.
Yeah, I think addiction is I think it's a disease and but I think with Charlie, he's somebody that never really had to work hard for anything that he had in his life. And I think people have realized that and they're like, wow, this guy really had every opportunity handed to him. And so there is an aspect of that where it's like, why did you just completely, you know, throw everything away or almost? I mean, he's lucky to be alive, honestly. I
He's
mean,
so lucky to be alive. Yeah.
the amount of cocaine and crack and all the things that he was doing. But I think he's a good actor. I think he's very charismatic. I think he's charming. I think there's a lot of good qualities about him, but yeah, there's just I don't know. It's a complicated thing.
You know how I feel about addiction. I do not think
Mhm.
it's a disease because you can't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to stop this today. And that's not a disease. A disease continues. So to me, it's a choice. But I think it was great how his coworker from Two and a Half Men, he's
Mhm.
like, I wasn't getting paid nearly even close to what he was getting paid. And he was threatening not to even come back. And they paid him all this money. He was kind of like bitter. I was like, I like that they're showing this because he was like cutie back then and charming. So it's true. Like he just got away with murder. So I loved how Heidi Fleiss called him a little bitch.
She was great. Okay, she needs a documentary. Like they need
She
to
has
be
one.
like, oh my gosh, I don't know, but I'm just like fascinated by her. I'm like, what is going on with her right now? And like, she's living with all these parrots in her house. And
And to your point, her whole point of calling him a little bitch is because
huh?
he is saying what you're saying. He gets away with murder. Nothing. They were going to give him a slap on the wrist. Like he didn't have to sell her out,
Yeah,
but he sold her out. And she's like, that was so stupid. He ruined my life, but his life wouldn't have been ruined because he gets away with murder. So,
he does. And he's like, we grew up very humble. And I'm like, no, you still grew up rich. Like your dad was a very famous actor.
his dad's a
And,
saint.
yeah.
What a
His dad.
saint.
I
Jeez.
was looking up his mom and his dad, and they're still together to this day. I mean, I don't even know who the mom is. I don't think
Me
she's
neither.
in. Yeah,
She's
she's
like,
not
my
like,
God, do not show my face.
right. I mean, I don't blame her, but I'm like, oh my God, like he's a devout Catholic and they've been together all these years and
You
it's
could tell
crazy.
he's a great, great guy.
Hmm.
So cute. So, okay, Salt Lake City started this week.
Okay.
The way they dramatize the beginning is so funny, right? They make it look like this Mormon, like, mystical. Like, it's so funny. They're so over dramatizing the show.
I did not like the first episode. Did you? I was just like, what is going on
Has there
here?
been only one, right? There's been one?
I think we've had two episodes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But the first one, remember they go to the RV and
Yes.
and then they're acting like, and then it was like a Blair Witch Project type of vibe. And I'm like, what
No,
is
they go
going
to the RV and it's a freaking strip center that they're in front of, and these fake FBI strippers come and what are they going to dance on the sidewalk? That was so.
I know. It was so dumb. And we knew
Whitney's
that was
like such a hornball. What's wrong with you?
no. I
They did,
can't.
and then they didn't fit in the RV, so they're trying to be like, "Let's party," and they're like, "Wait, excuse me. Oh, excuse me."
Cringy. I was just not, I was not into it. And then I just felt, I didn't understand how we're in the first episode. And usually it's kind of like, okay, let's see where the girls are right now. And what's going on in their lives. And we're kind of like easing into it. And then we do a girls trip like 5 episodes in or 3 or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, all of a sudden they're going overnight somewhere. I'm like, oh my God, this was a little much. So yeah.
No, I didn't mind it. I liked it because they're all stuck in one place except for Lisa. And Lisa, they said that she had a business thing, but then Heather McDonald said she heard through the grapevine that she was still negotiating her contract, which is weird.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if that's true, but yeah, that's why she wasn't there. Lisa hates Bronwyn. Like, and I don't blame her. I am team Lisa on the Bronwyn thing, even though I like Bronwyn. But
You are. Okay.
and I'll tell you why. Bronwyn, as Heather noted, she said even last season, all I ever wanted was to be Lisa's friend. Like, I look up to her. She's so cool. I want to be her friend. But because Lisa now has seen a side of Bronwyn she doesn't like, and we discussed this last time, I don't think Bronwyn's reaction didn't fit the crime. I think Lisa didn't really do anything to her. And she was like coming it for her. And then Lisa decided she didn't want to be friends with Bronwyn. And now Bronwyn is trying to throw her under the bus with all these lawsuit rumors or whatever. And so Heather told her at the lunch, she said, "Oh, so this is retaliation? Because you only wanted to be her friend, according to you.
Mhm.
So now why are you doing this?" She goes, "Well, you could call it retaliation." It's like, well, that's what it is. So that side of her, I could see I'm Team Lisa. Because you're being a revenge person now. But if she would have been your friend, you wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'm Team Lisa with the Bronwyn.
Yeah, last season she definitely she wanted something from Lisa and Lisa was just like, I don't know what you need from me. It was very weird, but I think she felt like because she was the one that brought her in to the group that there should have been this like best friend loyalty vibe going on. And I don't know, Lisa was just but this is what happens when you're friends with people and you bring them into this environment. Like a lot of times it will tear the friendship apart. So I guess they weren't as good of friends as Bronwyn thought that they were.
Well, remember we talked about how Bronwyn has like this insecurity complex, and that's why she's dating this older guy, and all she wants is his approval. And she saw Lisa the same way she sees her husband, and she wants all this approval, and she can't get it, and it's driving her crazy. And then this last episode, they went to that day party, and Lisa doesn't even want to talk to her, and she's talking to someone. She's talking to Angie about what Angie did, about what Bronwyn said, but she doesn't care what Bronwyn said. She just cares that Angie didn't defend her. And Bronwyn cannot, she's crawling up her asshole cavity, trying to like talk to her. And she's like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't care. And she's just like, yeah, but you want to. She's like so dying for Lisa's attention. It's kind of weird.
He wants to take her down now, is what it is. I think she's out for blood. And she, I have to say, it was 1 point for Bronwyn and 0 for Lisa on this occasion. I mean, I'm not saying that Lisa is right or wrong in this situation, but I'm just like, oh my God, like the things she was saying, I'm like, wow, this is an interesting story about the Amex and what's going on there. And then what about the gout dick suckers?
What I know, what was that?
What was that comment? What does that even mean?
He has gout and she does that to him. Okay.
Right. I'm like, okay, well,
Ew, God, like that sounds so gross. That word
it
gal.
just wasn't. I'm sorry. I'm like, Lisa, no, you did not win that.
Lisa, knowing this was coming, should have said something of what I just said. Be like,
Hmm.
look, Bronwyn, I know you're obsessed with me and you're dying to talk to me, but I just don't have any interest.
That would have been much
She
better.
should have told her, I don't care what you said. I just care that Angie didn't defend me. Am I
Hmm.
clear? Like she should have been so like different with her because you're right. Bronwyn won the verbal fight, but it's still clear to me like what's happening.
Yeah. It's complicated at this point. And then I think with Lisa, I think the girls really ganged up on her last season. And I just don't think she wants to. I don't know. I think she feels like there's no loyalty in the group either.
There
So you
isn't.
can't go
Angie's
back to
always
her.
backstabbing her.
What is with Angie? Angie and Brittany are kind of like similar to me sometimes. Like I feel like Angie, like Brittany is just kind of like ditzy, but Angie has this thing where like she'll say something and it's just she's so wrong about what she said. Like comparing Lisa to Jen Shaw, and I'm like, what are you even
And when you
saying
call
right
her
now?
out on it, her explanations are so backwards. You're just like, what? That doesn't even
Yeah,
make sense.
she
And
doesn't
it's
make a
almost
lot
like
of sense.
not worth it.
Yeah, I part of me is like, you need to learn to just be quiet sometimes. You don't always have to have an opinion about
Yeah.
something.
And she looks like Cher.
Okay, what about Lisa's confessional look? That was bad. Like I'm
The
seeing memes
eye.
about yes, and the
Um,
hair. We're Jesse was even like, "What is going on with this lady's hair?" Like you know it's bad when the men start to comment.
Yeah. Is she gonna sue the makeup artist?
I think those makeup artists knew know Bronwyn or something because they did her dirty on
They
that
did her
look. Like
dirty, and the
with the
people
hair and makeup.
videotaping her should have said, "Do you want to go fix your makeup?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But what was really funny during that scene of the day party, they flashed back to the back room where the guys were, and they were asking Brittany's boyfriend, "Are you in love with her?" And he
Oh
couldn't
yeah.
answer. That was funny. What is she still
That's the
doing?
guy. Is that the guy from last season too? The Jared guy? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Oh, I don't know. He's like,
She's a hot mess.
well, she's just an airhead. She doesn't
Hmm.
know what's happening. She's just singing in her head. What song am I going to sing next? That's what she's singing.
I just feel like she doesn't have her priorities straight. Like she's that person that's like, I'm dating whoever. Like I think she just has a lot of things going on, and like she'll
She's
put
not
men
with
before
us.
kids. Yeah, she's just
She's not with us in reality. She's just
no.
in
She's
her.
on her own planet.
And then Bronwyn's what she was wearing to the party. I'm like, okay, we get it. Like, you like high fashion. What is that? You're going to be bumping into everyone at that girl's
Yeah.
house. I'm like, you look so stupid.
The couture look.
The couture look. Oh, I really liked the conversation when they were sitting around, I guess, the campfire, and Whitney was talking about, Heather was talking about how she can't wait for her kids to leave because she associates that with her ex-life. I'm like, that's kind of crazy to say.
Yeah.
And then Bronwyn said, I want my daughter to stay forever. I moved her boyfriend in. And then Whitney's like, well, all I want to do is stay home with the kids and I can't because we're fucking broke. You don't remember?
Yeah. No, I remember that part.
I was
I
like,
remember Whitney saying that. I don't remember the other two saying that, but
oh, really? Yeah, it was so interesting because one's like, I want my kids to grow up so I can forget about their childhood in my life. The other one's like, I never want my daughter to leave because I really don't connect with my husband and she's all I have. And then the other one's like, I fucking wish I could go back to when I was a stay at home mom because my life sucks now because we thought we could do this business and it went to shit. And it was so funny, like the different
the
juxtaposition.
different dynamics.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, I loved that conversation. Like Whitney, I give credit to Whitney for being so honest about how her business failed and now they have to figure out a way to make money other
Yeah.
than the reality show, obviously. I wonder how much they get paid.
I know. I wonder too. It ranges with a lot of them.
Yeah. And then Mary with her son, like I said this last time, I don't want to watch that. I feel like it's so heavy. And
I
I
know.
feel like we shouldn't be watching it too.
I
Like
know. And did you see that he got arrested recently? I was like, oh my God.
for burglary or something or
I think he broke into like a family member's house and then he got arrested for assault and there was some other things, some other charges. I was reading it really quickly and I was like, oh my God, this is such a messy situation
and I don't
for
think
her.
putting him on camera is helping.
I don't either.
And also, I had all these questions when Mary was talking to him. Does he work? Does he go to school? What does he do?
I have the feeling he doesn't do anything.
So
And
that
I
that was my thought. I was like, wait a second. So you're telling me you sit around all day thinking about what you could be depressed about? Go get a job, or I'm cutting you
Mhm.
off. How about that? Like, what?
And he seems so out of it when he's on camera too. Like you can tell he's on something clearly. And yeah, I think there's a lack of like I think there's an enabling aspect when it comes to Mary. And you know, she married into money, and I think he's just one of these spoiled kids too, kind of like a Charlie Sheen, who's like doing whatever you want,
But
you
if he
know?
doesn't work, that's crazy. Because idle hands are what bring issues. When you know, what did 50 Cent say? I mean, I get all my advice from rappers because it's so true. Idle, depression is a luxury for the rich. When you're trying to make ends meet and you got to pay, there's no room for that. There's no, oh, what was me? It's like, wait, how am I going to make this? I got to, like, it's like different. So he needs to go get a job. That's the first, and move out of her house. Like, it's just like, no, you got to pay rent. I don't know. All right. I think that's it for Salt Lake, right?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
were they eating
Switched it up.
steak? They were eating steak for breakfast. What was that?
Oh, I don't remember that part.
They were eating the steak, and she's like, here's your steak. I'm like, why are you eating steak for breakfast?
Steak and eggs.
So funny. Um, Real Housewives of OC. Uh, what's going on with that?
A lot to unpack there, right?
Yeah. Where did we leave off? They went on a trip, and then
They went on two separate trips,
yeah,
right? It's like
why did they do that?
why I was asking the same thing. I'm like, why did we split up the group? I guess to see just I guess to get they wanted to do the whole I feel like Emily was kind of trying to get Gretchen drunk. Not trying, but they were like, "Oh, let's I don't know. I just feel like Emily was trying to get information out of Gretchen and that's what she did.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. The sleepover was silly. The pillow fight. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It was dumb. I'm like, do they really do the sleepover? I feel like they I don't know. It just seems weird to me. And then they're going to bed with all their makeup on. I always think about that. I'm like, why are we going to bed with all of our
Okay, but if you're on
makeup?
camera, if I was on camera, I'd go to bed with my makeup on too.
Oh, I know. But then in the morning, Heather has no makeup on. I feel like Heather went into her room, took off her makeup because she's not that person. She would never go to bed with her makeup on.
Yeah.
So
I feel like Heather's like she's super real. Like she's herself. Tamara was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy was so annoyed with her. I think I posted the clip, and he's like,
was I was gonna watch that and I fell asleep, but I saw that she came on. He
"Well,
was
he
annoyed
was
with her.
like, he's like, has therapy helped you?" She's like, "Well, I can't change because then I'll get kicked off the show." And he's like, "No, you wouldn't." Like he was so annoyed with her. He's like, "Why are you talking so much shit?" And I feel like Andy should have told her, Heather's herself, Emily's herself, Gina's herself. Why are you the only one? All the people that try to work on the show the way they claim they have, Tamara got kicked off, Lisa Rinna got kicked off, what's her name from Atlanta got kicked off. All these stupid tricks you're doing we don't like it.
Yeah.
Everyone else is themselves. Why can't you be yourself? Like I wish you would have told her that because she's like, I can't do that. It's for the show. It's like, shut up. No one cares.
Yeah, last time I was so annoyed with Tamara, but this time I feel like I feel like Gretchen is lying, and I think she told everyone at that dinner exactly what Katie said. And where is Katie now? Katie's just not part
Where's
of the show
Katie?
anymore.
She's gone.
I kind of feel bad for Katie, although I do think Katie is a liar. I think she has kind of dug her grave, you know, with a
The
lot of the
problem is she lied too much at the beginning, and now if she's telling the truth now, it's like no one believes you because you lied so much.
Exactly. So I think the one time where she is telling the truth, now they're like, no, we can't believe you, and you failed the lie detector test. But then Gretchen passes it. I'm like, Gretchen's a psychopath. She really is.
First of all, no more lie detector tests. No more
Yeah.
digging up information. This is getting so. I have the receipt for this, and that is so
Yeah.
annoying. It's like what's happening. But also, and then Heather failed it too. So if Heather failed it, and she says she's not lying, then does that not work for everyone else? And Gretchen with her outfits, I'm sorry. What is happening?
I can't.
What are you, 5? What
The
is
Tomb Raider outfit was awful, and the hair looked. She still had her like swooped bang thing going on with the braid. I'm like, no, it's
she's
not
so tacky.
so tacky. I know.
She's
It's just
living in the
the thing
80s.
with
That
Gretchen and
confessional with
Slade
the
too
pink
is they
and the
hide
boop.
behind.
What is that? The boop?
Oh my god, that was so bad.
She's getting on my
But there
nerves.
is
I'm
something
starting to
about
think I'm starting to think Gretchen is psychotic.
She is. There's
Yeah.
something about her. And then she hides behind the Jesus thing too, which I don't like. It's always this like, oh, I'll pray for them and I'm a Christian and I'm all these things. But her and Slade, they are snakes in the grass. Like
So the reason
they're
I
off.
think Gretchen is off, and I didn't see this. I mean, I always knew Slade was a loser, but I don't know why. After hearing that she bought the house under her name, she pays all the bills, and he doesn't work. Are you? What's wrong with you? Why are you with such a loser? Like he's a total loser. So now
I
I'm
think she
thinking
likes the control.
she's off. Like she's not. I used to see her like as a regular person, and like you could believe her, but now I'm like, wait a second, there's something wrong with you.
There is. And I think I think what she says about Tamra is really what I think she's the one that's obsessed with everything that's gone on with Tamra and all that. Like it really, you could really see that this last episode because things aren't adding up.
Yeah.
He keeps putting things out there. And listen, who cares if Tamra slept with somebody at somebody's house while she was going through a
15
nasty
years ago.
separation and divorce? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Tamra was doing at that time.
Yeah.
But she's mad that Tamra exposed her affair while she was with Jeff, and Jeff had cancer and was in the hospital. I mean, it really came out bad. And she lives in Jeff's house to this day.
Does she?
The house. That is the house that Slade and her live in.
But she
does
bought it?
Huh?
But she said she bought her house.
I think so. From what I've heard, and again, I'm not 100%.
Well, maybe she didn't say she bought it. Maybe she said it was in her name. That's different.
He put it in her name. He gave that house to her. She got that house from Jeff. And then what I think she's probably done, this is something that Emily needs to dig up and then bring on the reunion.
Something we actually want to know.
Yeah, we want to know, Emily. She's probably pulled excess mortgages on that house for other things, for her lifestyle. And that's probably what she's paying a mortgage on. But I'm telling you, that house was given to her by Jeff. And so this is where
Okay, I'm going to look into it.
Yes.
I'm going to do some digging. That's really interesting.
Yes, that house, you'll see if you go back all those seasons to Naked Waste and all that, that's the house that Jeff and her were in. And she still lives in it to this day with Slade. Yep.
I can't believe no one's dug that up already with all the weirdos online.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, and he said,
I'm sure.
And he just lives off of her, and it's like, ew.
Yeah, there's something weird about those two. And they're like, you remember when she went on Heather McDonald, she's talking about how they have separate accounts still. She hasn't ever married Slade. Like something is off there. Why have you been with this person for 15 years? You have a daughter with him. Like, why wouldn't you just get married? It doesn't make any sense. Like
she knows he's a loser.
I know.
She knows.
We all know. Yeah.
No, and he doesn't pay his child support, and he'll get sued for that, and yeah. So, that's like I didn't even think of that. That's so interesting.
The comeback hasn't been great for Gretchen this season.
No.
She's created a lot of drama, but the comeback hasn't been great. I still don't like Tamra though. Like she's a pain. I think she needs to go and do something else, besides Housewives. I don't think it's healthy for her. I really don't.
I mean, she obviously does it for the money.
Mhm.
Yeah, and for the, for her podcast, for attention and stuff, but
I don't think she's that person either. I think at home she's not this volatile, screaming like banshee that she is on the show, popping Xanax and all that kind of stuff. I think the show is she's like Lisa Rinna, where it's like it brings out the worst in her, and I don't know why she's doing it anymore.
And
it's
her face is ever changing. It's just like, is that Tamra? I'm like, wait, is that?
She's looking worse. And then she had the boobs out and that we could literally have an episode just dedicated to confessionals lately, because it's like with her, with the boobs and that like you can see all those like little scars, and I'm like, girl, just put them away. Stop.
I don't know. Anyways, Slade is so ick though. I don't know. And he's so involved in the lady stuff. Like he's so involved in God. I don't know. Do you think he has a crush on Tamra? Just like, oh
yeah. And he body shames women. Like he's been doing that for so long. He talks crap about everyone. And especially like he loves to degrade women in that sense. And that bothers me. I'm like, you need to shut the fuck up.
No, he's just gross.
He's just, I don't like anything about him.
He's just like Jen's boyfriend, but worse. Like he just comes off as icky, And it's like, there's nothing you could say. I mean, it's not, I just don't like you. Just get away from me. You're gross.
Yeah. He's one of the worst on all the
Oh,
shows.
wait. When they were doing the self-defense class and they were each coming in with the van or the truck, the guy trying to fake assault them,
Mm-hmm.
why was their window down? Like, that was so fake.
Yeah. Again, it's
Are
like
they
they do
acting?
all this.
That drives me crazy.
They do all this stuff for the show now, and you're just like, everyone's like, okay. It's like the strippers coming in, the SWAT team coming in to the RV. It's like, we know what's going on, you know?
I feel like Bravo should get sued for saying they're reality when they're not. They're acting. Because that's not cool. Am I supposed to believe? I'm like, wait, why is your window down? No one pulls up and pulls their window down. Anyways, all right. That's all I got for that. What? Anything else?
No.
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 Katie's husband was in the hospital for clots and stuff. She posted.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't follow her, but I saw it somewhere.
Yeah. For clots, like he was having
I look at health issues.
blood clots. Yeah. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah. Poor Katie.
So is she done with the show? She's not coming back?
They didn't even mention her. Did you notice?
Yeah. I didn't. I forgot about Katie, but now that we're we're talking about it, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I wonder if she'll be at the reunion. Should be interesting.
I think she will because she was on Biofiles. Biofiles has turned into reality interviews, like reality housewives interviews.
Mm-hmm.
And she was on there, and I think she did mention she was going on the reunion. But on Watch What Happens Live, Larsa and Gretchen were on Watch What Happens Live, and I thought it was like, if a woman, like, it's so crazy how Andy's another one. He's Charlie Sheen. He gets away with murder. They played this game of guess this woman's age. They had Larsa and Gretchen guessing all the housewives' ages.
Mm-hmm.
That's so rude.
Yeah, I've seen that game before on Watch What Happens Live. Yep.
In today's world, and people are just like allowing that. That's crazy. Why are you
Like, how
allowing that?
dare they?
Because they're guessing like higher than what they are, and it's just
Sometimes
like
it's fun to watch because you're like, oh damn,
Oh, you
that
like it?
old, and she
You
looks
like
like she's 45.
You like that game, Ash? Okay, well that's why they have the game because you like it.
Just don't have Adriana on that game, okay?
Oh my god, they should have put Adriana's face. That would have been so good because she would have lost her mind.
She would have lost it.
She would have lost it. Okay, Adriana won Bravo though with her new song, like the song of the year. That's the best song the Housewives have ever done. Love my dog. I love my dog. I
thought it was
love my
cute.
dog. You love that song?
I like it. I liked it. I thought it was fun. Everyone was like, "Oh, that was weird," and I'm like, "That was cute. It was cute."
Yeah, who here doesn't love their dog? Excuse me.
She doesn't take herself so seriously, and I like that. That's what I liked about
Summer Bop of the Year, the best. He blows Luann Lesseps out of the water.
Your jam, Lisa.
That's my jam. That's my jam. But she was acting so crazy before she performed.
I know. She is crazy. I mean, she always has been. Like,
so I don't think Adriana. Oh, so Adriana was on Biofiles too, and she says she's no longer with her boyfriend.
Okay.
He like lives overseas, and he's always away.
Shocker.
I wonder what happened with her and that first guy she was with when she first joined, because they looked super in love. That's sad.
She married him, and then they got divorced, I think. Yeah. She likes the Frenchman, that's for sure.
And I think ever since they got divorced, like she's gone, like it's never been the same for her. And it's sad. You know, a lot of people go through that. Like they just never find anyone again.
Yeah.
And she suffers, you could tell.
Yeah. I think she's a big personality, and she's probably does okay being by herself, although she probably wants companionship, but to me, she's like a Ramona singer. Like she's a Spanish Ramona. And she just
want partners.
Huh?
They definitely want partners.
Yes, they do. But I feel like they're better off single. Those
no,
crazy
but they don't want to be single. No way.
No.
But you know what she did on Biofiles that you're gonna die laughing? So she doesn't know who Nick is. She just went on the podcast. So she doesn't know that Nick is married to Natalie that's on the podcast.
Okay.
Telling Nick is like talking about her breakup and if she's still looking or whatever. And she goes, "Why are you single? Are you looking?" She tells him, "Are you looking?" She was flirting with him, and she didn't realize the girl right next to him was his wife.
Oh, that's funny. I can see her doing that.
Like, sure, if I wasn't married, And they're like, he's married to Natalie. She's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
She's like, this is the age that I normally date. So,
Yeah, he's late 40s,
Mhm.
even though he's married to a child. He's late 40s. So
How old is his wife? Is she in her 20s?
26,
Oh,
27 now. He met her when she was 24. It's total creep.
oh.
I know. I think it's so weird. Anyways, the party, do you think she said wretched or ratchet?
Listen, nobody says wretched. What? Come on.
Does though. I believe she does.
No,
That's
no.
such a word she would say.
As soon as she said that bullshit, I was like, that's a lie.
You
That's
really?
that's a
I
lie.
believe her.
100%. I don't believe her at all. And I do believe that Marisol gave her the idea.
I think but in the confessional, Ariana said Marisol's twisting my words. I didn't remember what the proper other word was as she brought it up. And now she's taking credit for it. I just didn't put it, like, verbalize it correctly. I don't know. I believe Adriana for some reason. Maybe it's because of the dog song.
It is. Now that the dog song came out, your team Adriana,
You can do no wrong.
Ride or die. Ride.
You can do no wrong. We're on the same page.
Okay.
Anyway.
I think she said ratchet, and I think I think she should just own it.
Yeah.
Just own it.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And she should just say, Kiki, I'm so sorry. I love you. And blah, 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 blah. And you called me old, and I am old. And that's what she should say. Who cares? Let it go. But they just go and go. And she goes and goes and goes and goes and goes.
Are you team Julia or Adriana? I'm team Adriana, but not because of the dog song, because I think Julia's come off so fake. I've seen like a different light of her ever since her feud with Gertie. Because Gertie's explanation of what Julia like left never brought it up until they started filming a year later. I'm like, okay, you're fake. I don't know.
Yeah. Something is off with Julia. I think also with her daughters, like her daughters are not talking to her.
It's weird.
She doesn't even know where her daughters go to school. When I heard that, I was like, you're not involved in these girls' lives. Like, these are your daughters. And then you're over here concerned about, I mean, it's great that she adopted these boys, but where are your priorities? So yeah, I think if she can't prioritize her daughters, she's probably not prioritizing her friendship with Adriana. And something happened there that, these things happen off camera. The thing with Gertie, I love Gertie. Gertie's a lot, but there's something so genuine about
Yes.
it. I love her.
Kiki and Gertie, they're both super genuine. Yes. Like, I believe what they're saying. And also, does Adriana not visit Julia? Because she used to visit her all the time. Like, what is happening off camera? Like, it's weird. It's very weird what's happening.
It is. I think Julia needs to move on from the show too at this point. Like, something's off. Yeah.
I don't know. And I feel like her wife is not that happy with these adopted children.
She's 68,
all for this shit.
And she has toddlers. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, how are these? And even Julia, I mean, Julia's not young. I'm like, how are you running around chasing two young boys? I mean, two at a time. I'm just, oh my God.
How old is Julia? Let's see. How old is Julia? Because you said that her wife is 68?
Yes.
She's 53.
Okay.
Is she?
Julia's still young, but her wife, and she always looks miserable, Martina. Always. I'm just like, I don't think she wants to do this show anymore. She's over it.
Yeah, she's 53. Yeah, so the other one's 68, almost 70. Yeah. So she's going to be the little kids by herself soon.
I know.
Not because she's going to die, just because she's probably just going to check out and be like, I'm done.
I know. I'm sure that they have help, though. I can only imagine some help. Not that makes everything perfect, but they definitely have some nannies going on there because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Full time.
So all the drama from their trips that they took with the plane and not the plane was so dumb. Stephanie is a little bossy midget.
She is.
She's just like,
Mighty Mouse.
I'm going to close the door, and if you say 2 words, I'm going to put you in timeout, and if you say, it's like, I'm going to take away your Coke, and it's just stop.
She's a lot, but I do like Stephanie, and I liked when it was funny when they were on that cruise, and she's like, I had to tone it down that night, and I was like, that's good, Stephanie. Like, it's not that you want people to shut down their personality, but she needs to just step back and observe a little bit more. Like when people come in so hot on their first season, sure, it gives us some insight onto their personality, but it's like, are you just trying so hard? Although I do think that's how she is. And
But
she's,
you can see the shift in her. At least she's self-reflecting and she's shifting as the show goes on, and she's adjusting, which is more than a lot of people do. So at
yeah.
least, you know.
And it's interesting to see her dynamic with Alexia, how that changed. And then she kind of shifted her anger and being upset towards Marisol. But Marisol's like, I'm running this show. I've been here a long time. And she's not even a housewife, right? Like
I don't
Marisol's not
know.
really an official
I
housewife.
thought she was.
I thought she was too. I'm like, what's going on here? But yeah, it's interesting.
It's so funny that so Alexia telling her son at the party, what's her Peter?
Mm-hmm.
The way he talks, it makes me so every time I edit this podcast, I hate that I say like so much. So I'm very aware. I'm trying to say it less because it sounds terrible. And he says it so much. I'm like, oh God, please, I hope I don't sound like that. Please. Like the way he was speaking. See, like the way I hate that. How do you
I
get
know
rid of that
that's
word?
you have to slow down and think about what you're saying, which is hard because we talk fast.
But you don't say it a lot.
I do,
You?
but I've tried to work on it over the years.
Oh,
I really have.
it's
I
so
know.
Miami.
There's something about him, the way it's not just him saying like, there's something about him just talking that annoys me. I don't know why.
Well, it's really unintelligent way of it's just weird.
Yeah, he just sounds off. There's something
It
weird with
sounds
him.
very like Miami. Like my he
Like
sounds
Miami.
very, just unpolished. He just yeah, it's not great. If I was his mom, I'd be like, stop. Like, stop.
My thing is I say yeah all the time.
I need to take it out of my vocabulary. It really drives me crazy. And I feel like, see? Why do I have to say I feel like?
No, that's normal to say that.
It's so disheartening.
Don't think about it. Let's keep going.
Okay, fine. I'm stuck on it. I'm stuck on it. Uh, oh my God, Lisa's saying that she needs 3 hours to get ready.
Lisa. Oh gosh. Well, Lisa's redeemed herself for me a little bit these
Yeah.
last few episodes. I just wanted her to be like, I'm gonna be punctual.
To be like-
I'm gonna put in some effort. And she did. And she's like, I timed myself and I figured out. And I said, there you go. That's what people need from you because you're on a show. Everyone's working. It's work at the end of the day. These girls are not here just for shits and giggles.
Can you
It's
imagine
like,
taking 3 hours to get ready?
that's insanity
I
to
need
me.
20 minutes tops.
I know.
What's happening?
At a certain age, you should know. You know what I think's happening too is she's doing other things while she's getting ready because
No.
that's usually what takes
We're talking
people
an hour hair, an hour makeup, and an hour getting dressed. And it's so funny because you have all this work done, and you would think that you're done. Like you just the work is done for you because you're done. Other people have to like cover fine lines and fix this, and they don't have the hair products. She has extensions. She has all the work done. She should be ready in 10 minutes.
She's bullshitting is what she's doing because somebody's doing your hair while somebody's doing your makeup. That should take an hour tops. And then you put on your dress and you're done. It should take you an hour and 15 minutes to get out the door. And that's it. But she's just doing other things in between.
Yeah.
It wasn't a priority. And so
We're trying on like a million outfits.
Exactly. I just feel like she's on her phone or doing other things. And so the girls were like, why are you being like this and not showing up on time? You shouldn't be coming somewhere an hour and a half late. It's ridiculous.
No, it's ridiculous. Oh, I have a pet peeve. Last night I went to happy hour and my friend that she's made me sit there waiting. If I'm waiting for more than 15 minutes, it's a problem. It's not okay.
Mhm.
So I told her, I'm like, listen, I'm going to be there at 6. So are you going to be on time? Because I'm not going to wait more than 10 minutes. I'm at that point because she keeps doing it. And she's like, no, no. And so she was there even like 2 minutes before me. Because I'm like, I'm not meeting you. I can't do this anymore. I'm trying to be nice. I can't. So if you want to keep meeting, we have to do that. So yeah, people just leave you waiting.
Yeah.
It's like not okay.
It's a respect thing.
It's just not okay. The funniest part of the whole season was when Marisol and her husband invited Alexia and Frankie to dinner, and Marisol had her plate empty on the table.
Okay, yeah, we need to talk about that. What was that about? That shows you Marisol with her anorexic ways.
I'm like, it's your dinner. Don't eat anything. Don't eat cheese. Don't eat any. If you know you can't do more than 2 blocks of cheese, then don't eat the cheese and eat a
Right.
little bit of 2 bites of a salad. At least there's something on your plate.
How uncomfortable. And then I'm like, I couldn't sit there and watch everyone eating and not eat. I would get hungry. I'd be like, well, I'm hungry now.
It looks so sad, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks very sad.
She's on a liquid diet. She has been for so long. She has a lot of willpower. I'll give her props with that. But I don't
think it's willpower or the GLP jab. I don't think it's willpower.
Well, yeah. Now everyone has that going on. So
Although, because she drinks so much alcohol, alcohol does take away your appetite.
Does it?
Every time if I have a vodka soda, I'm full. That happens all the time. That's why when I eat dinner, I usually don't drink while I eat.
Because you drink after?
Because it fills, or like midway when I'm almost done or something, because it does fill me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. Like, I'll start drinking and I'm like, that looks really good right now.
Really? Yeah, it does fill me. I feel like I've had something to eat.
That's good. I think everyone's different in that sense, you know?
Yeah. I just need, how does she not get dizzy or slur or look weird? She's like a professional.
She really is. I think she's been doing it for so long. And they've talked about that in other seasons. Like Marisol just doesn't eat. And I'm like, I don't know how somebody does that. She's so little. She's so thin. I mean, whatever makes her happy.
I don't think she's not always been that thin though.
No.
She's always been regular thin.
Yeah.
She's like, there's a line that you cross where you start to look old lady frail. I'm not saying that's what she looks like, but other people that have lost extreme weight on the job, or whatever, like they don't realize, it's almost like they have the blindness because they don't realize they're starting to look old lady frail. There's that, you cross over to the frail side, and that makes you look older.
Mm-hmm. Because totally.
You don't fit anymore. You look frail.
So, yeah, there's a fine line, especially when you're at over a certain age, to not be so thin. And she's always been naturally thin, but there's something off there. I think Alexia looks great this season, though. I think she's on the GLP-1 too.
You think?
But
she's not. She looks healthy. She doesn't look too thin.
I think she's somebody that's used it to her advantage and not over. You know what I mean? Like I think
maybe microdosing. You take yeah.
I think Gretchen's on it too. Like I think a lot of the women.
Gretchen is on it. She's so real thin.
Yeah,
never been like that.
But I think Alexia is a great example because she works out, she eats, she has some muscle. Like she looks great, but she doesn't look like so skinny that you're just like, oh my gosh.
She can eat dinner.
Yeah, she's eating pasta. You know, she's eating normally.
That pasta looks so good. I'm like, how could you eat that?
I thought the same thing. I'm like, how is she just sitting there drinking her cocktail?
Do you prefer to be like real thin, or do you prefer to enjoy your meals and like be a normal thin? I prefer to be normal thin and be able to eat pasta.
Yeah, and I think it's better to be healthy, and also if you want to drink, you got to kind of eat. At least for me, like if I drink on an empty stomach, it's no bueno. So
yeah, because
I think it's better to have
the dizzies hit you, and you're like, I'm about to throw up.
Yeah, and I think too, you need to eat for your energy. So
it's fun. I'm all about so social. If you're not, it's not fun.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not fun. It's like going to the movies with a blindfold on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you? It's not fun. It's fun to pick what you're going to eat and look forward to it, and
right.
It's fun.
And I think it's good to eat healthy. Like I'm somebody that likes to eat healthy, but it doesn't mean you don't eat. You know what I mean? It's like I just don't know how people do that.
I know. I mean, I would love to stop snacking in the middle of the day because especially in an office, there's always food. There's food from everywhere. There's food everywhere you turn. You're just like, oh my god. Yeah, that I would like to cut out.
Yeah, same for me. I'm a snacker.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, what else? Julia, Gertie, I think that's it. Yeah, I think Stephanie's come a long way. And like she said, she didn't have friends. She doesn't talk to her sisters. So she's learning. At the end of this past episode, the last episode, she said that she's talking to one of her sisters.
That's good.
But she goes, they're twins, so I'll just take either one.
The same person.
So funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, reunion's next week. So
Should be interesting.
watch that. And that's all
Yeah.
we got for you this week. We'll see you next time.